buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for One Piece chapter 1116. But before we get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little pirate kitty who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, I'm really excited for multiple reasons for this chapter. One, the day of this recording, May 30th, is the day after my 35th birthday, which was on May 29th. So this is a birthday treat for me. Even though I am not happy that I am 35, I hate that I'm 35. You have no idea. But also, we're getting the aftermath slash the reaction of everyone to Vegapunk's announcement slash reveal about the Void Century. And boy, did Vegapunk confirm a lot of fan theories and also debunk a lot of them too. So let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled Conflict. Yay! And there's Yamato on the cover too. And Yamato is my waifu. Oh, wait, so let's look at the author comment this week. Oh, God, so fucking random. I don't think this is... Gege's was way more random last week, let's be real. Do you have any idea how tasty sablefish is? Last week I had sablefish sakiyaki for 5 days in a row. You have no idea how tempted I am to just, like, go splurge on sushi right now. I'm so... Oh. I hate being poor. I haven't had sushi in years, and I really want a Philly roll, which is like the most Jewish sushi ever. I love Philly rolls, and I love salmon rolls. I fucking love them. Damn it, I might. No, I can't do it. I can't. I'm poor. I need to be able to pay my rent. A truth too hard to swallow. Did he just? God. See? Timing! Did he just say that there are world-sinking weapons still out there somewhere? How can an 800-year-old war be ongoing? I am a Jew. There has been a war for thousands of years my people have been dealing with. It is possible. No one from back then is even alive today. This is possible. My people are living proof of this. Why would a war rage on in total secrecy? Well, in the case of my people, it's not total secrecy. And it's not just, just not my people dealing with this. If you are, I don't know if I would say it's thousands of years. In the case of Muslims, you can let me know in the comment section. I know you guys have been dealing with this with the Sunni and Shiite factions. I don't know if it's thousands of years for you guys, but it's been a long time for the Sunni and Shiite war as well. And in the case of the Middle East, for those of you guys that don't know, because apparently people don't seem people are fucking stupid and they don't know this, because I've been talking about this before. I talked about this in the politics podcast that I used to do, is that there is a proxy war that's been going on for at least a decade between between Saudi Arabia and Iran, and the reason why I bring that up is because it is pretty much a Sunni Shiite kind Muslim kind of thing. So that's the underlying reason why this is a proxy, why they're in like a proxy civil war. It's a religious thing, so that's why I have to bring that up in this case. But ooh, look who that is! You see Imu. Yeah. for those of you that don't know, when Imu was, I want to say, when Imu was revealed, or a little bit after Imu was revealed. No, it was, oh God, when was it? I can't remember exactly when, but Sandman underscore AP revealed that Sandman is indeed a man, and now after the most recent episode of the One Piece anime, we're having the dispute on if Imu is a woman or not. No, Imu is a man. So if you see dumbass mofos on Twitter saying Imu is a woman, no, Imu, you could tell them Imu is a man. I wish I had the tweet bookmarked, but yeah, you'll have to go find it. But yeah, Sandman confirmed a long ass time ago that Imu is a man. Vegapunk. Ooh, Imu was pissed. Vegapunk, in all sincerity. Aww, Vivi. I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart, as there is something I must confess. Oh, this is Cobra's funeral. My goal was to always create an energy source to fuel society's development, and while it remains unfinished, yeah, it sounds a lot like nuclear. And I'm glad people are saying. I think a lot of people have been theorizing that what, for the most part, Vegapunk is talking about is nuclear. Or you can make the argument that it is hydrogen as well. My researches culminate in the mother flame. Its power has many practical uses. I'm certain that one day this undying energy can be harnessed to ensure that the entire world lives in abundance. This breakthrough. That's why I'm like, yeah, this sounds more like hydrogen power. Yeah. Yeah, this sounds a lot more like hydrogen now that I'm thinking about it. I know we looked up. I know last chapter we looked up the elemental symbol, and it is radioactive. That's why I was leaning more towards nuclear. But yeah, it's still yeah. This breakthrough is marred, however, as a small fragment of the flame was stolen. I take full responsibility for this unfortunate event. The Cypherpole agents are stuck in the middle of the island. This is bad. They're completely surrounded by flames. That was quite the tremor. Any idea what's happening, Edison? That spooked me too. The whole whole gosh darn basement came crashing down here with all the Cypherpole agents in tow. I can't generate any more clouds for the straw. I can't generate any more clouds for the Straw Hat crew. Came crashing down. How is that possible? Another monstrous elder must be heading up. Stussy, get yourself out of here. Edison, is it okay if I let Kaku go free? Huh? I don't want him to suffer the consequences of this. Don't worry, I won't let him go after the Straw Hats, and I don't think pursuing them will be his priority anyway. Understood, Stussy. I'm sorry for putting you through all this. It didn't occur to me that they were your friends. Forgive me for making a turn on him. Aww. Despite being torn between both sides, you still rescued us. That inner conflict is proof of your humanity, Stussy. Do as you please. Just find a way to keep on living. Yes, sir. Aww. 2 weeks after the flame fragment was stolen, we observed an intense glow emanating from above the kingdom of Lucia. Woo, okay. But yeah, this is why I'm kind of torn about what this is in terms of what Vegapunk is trying to do in terms of like the energy source. If it's like a mixture of nuclear and hydrogen. That kind of sounds more accurate, especially when you think about what last chapter was titled and and how Vegapunk described himself as Icarus. Yeah, that actually kind of sounds more accurate. We observed an intense glow emanating from above the kingdom of Lucia. Lucia? I later got the news that the entire nation had mysteriously vanished without a trace. Before long, my equipment registered the worldwide earthquakes I mentioned earlier. This might be my pride as a scientist talking, but I was certain of one fact. An ancient weapon did that? Why would someone do that to Lucia? Only the Mother Flame could supply the immense energy needed to cause this tragedy. Lucia is gone? This is the first we're hearing about this. Hurry and confirm it. Yes, sir. My very own invention was used to power an ancient weapon. The motives and origins and perpetrators are a mystery to me, but in the end it all boils down to one hard truth. I am an accessory to this act of mass murder. I cannot express how remorseful I am for my part in this. I'm truly sorry. But this proves my theory is plausible that the disaster that flooded the world was man-made. Vegapunk, it's not your fault. Huh? Then Pluton is... Shush. Laura Momonosuke? There were once three great ancient weapons. It is said that Joy Boy attempted to ensure they would be passed on to future generations. That begs the question, why? Hasn't the world suck enough? Such ambiguity makes it hard to brand one side just and the other evil. I kind of agree with this. I see what he's saying. Because here's the thing. And I've said this multiple times and throughout live reactions, and it's all your fault, Tamagotchi Game, and I know I'm behind on you, Tamagotchi Game. We will be caught up with you next month, especially since the manga is ending soon. Is that good and evil are, should I say it, how is it? Not good and evil. Well, good and evil and justice itself, what's the wording I'm looking for? Are subjective. There we go. Good and evil are, and this is what he's saying here, such ambiguity makes it hard to brand one side just and the other evil. Well, yeah, because it's very subjective, because everyone's version of justice and good and evil are subjective. Granted, as it was said in Tamagotchi Game a long-ass time ago, it's easier to fight in the name of villainy than it is in the name of justice, because if you fight straightforward in the name of justice, then eventually you're going to cross the line into villainy. But yeah, I understand exactly what he's saying here. I do. But, like, here's the thing with weapons, though. Just like with what Vegapunk was saying about the Mother Flame and what he's doing here. The Mother Flame, just like with everything, like with hydrogen power, and with nuclear, is a tool. It could be used to help people, like with energy. Like, nuclear is great for energy. California, for example, we have nuclear power here. We have two nuclear power plants here. And same with natural gas. California, 50% of California was running on natural gas until fucking Newsom ruined it. Oh, I'm pissed about that. You have no idea. But anyways, in nuclear power, let me get back to that. Nuclear power is clean. Nuclear power is very efficient. And nuclear power is very cheap. And technically it is renewable. But nuclear power can also be used for evil, or used for evil things like destroying countries. It could be killing people. It could be the radiation that is from nuclear power is also very harmful. There's good and evil things to it. It is. Then there's also, look at radiation itself. Radiation in chemotherapy. Radiation used in chemotherapy helps people. It eradicates cancer cells. Yeah, but there's also that downside that it could hurt. That the chemotherapy doesn't work and people die. But you know what I mean. Natural gas, same thing. Or not natural gas, I'm sorry. What was the thing I was thinking of? Hydrogen, there we go. Hydrogen can be used as a clean, renewable energy. Yeah, but it can also be used in a bomb. Same with natural gas. Natural gas can be used as a clean and renewable energy. It could also be used to fuel military vehicles that are used for war. You see what I mean? So it's two sides of there's two sides for everything. So I understand what Joy Boy is talking about what he's talking about in terms of Joy Boy. Why he wanted to leave those. I think I know what Joy Boy was doing in terms of having those weapons for future generations. He wanted to make sure that the people, the future generations, had a way to defend themselves against Emu and the world government. I see what he's doing. I hope everyone else can see it, but I definitely I don't know if I hope I'm not the only one that could see it. That could see it. But it's just like guns. I gotta bring guns into this too. Guns can be used for good, like for self-defense against invaders and to protect your family. Guns can also be used as evil people, because they're, as I said, there's definitely a line you could cross, and it's definitely evil. There's also people who believe that, you know, what we consider to be evil, aka murdering people, as the right thing to do. Like mass shooters, they're getting back at the people that they that bullied them, that didn't help them when they needed it. And then there's just like straight up evil people that, oh God, I can't believe I defended mass shooters for just a, you know, people are, there's evil, there are straight up evil people. There are. But you know, you understand what, I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. There's two sides to everything that people need to take a look at. And then there's straight up evil, okay? This is where I'm talking about in terms of crossing the line where it is like straight up evil, like concentration camps that the CCP are doing in China. That is straight up evil. There is nothing in there that you could say is just. Nothing. That is straight up evil. And yes, I know. Or like Dr. Mengele in the concentration camp, Nazi concentration camps. What he was doing is straight up evil. That was fucked up. He was doing it for his own amusement. That is fucking evil. And yeah, there were some experiments that were being done, and it's fucked up, the experiments that were being done, mind you. But there's some things that are fucked up that end up, like, in terms of like in terms of experiments that end up, you know, benefiting humanity. But then there's just like really fucked up shit, like what you see in what we've seen in history from like Mengele, or what's happening with the CCP. We don't know everything that's happening over there, but it's definitely it's really fucked up. But anyways, and then there's also, coming back to this, there's also what's happening with Lucia. That's just really fucked up in general. We don't know why they did, but we don't know why they did it. We don't know if Lucia knew too much information, or it's just because. But from what we know with the world government, this is how their MO has been, is if they even have a little bit of knowledge, if anything has a little bit of, if any country or any people or anything has a little bit of knowledge of the world government, or they know a little too much about like the void century or anything, or they're seeking out knowledge, they're gone. It's really like the world government is just like the epitome of evil. There's nothing for them. I feel bad for the Marines, I do. But the Marines, based on what we're seeing here, they don't know anything. The Marines don't know anything. But anyways, let's keep going here. But the day of answers is coming. You're gonna choke, dude. See? Consider this a warning. When that time comes, everyone will fear the notion of a sunken world. The Void Century is still an enigma, but there are those who know what happened in its entirety. See? There are those that know what happened in its entirety. And if those people get found out, they're gone. If the world government if the elders find them, they're gone. Everything. You're going to explain everything, Vegapunk. I'm referring to the former members of the Pirate King's crew! Yeah! Huh? Pirates know? How? Because they traveled with Roger! That's how! Remember the road to Laugh Tale. Why would pirates know the world's secrets? Isn't that dangerous? Hang on, how is that possible, Stella? How can you have known about me stealing a fragment of the Mother Flame? I cut off my memory synchronization. It should have been impossible. Not only that, but I know for a fact you're a terrible liar and a lousy actor. You were genuinely surprised, right? York, this was all your doing. You got news about Lucia and took readings? What does that mean? When the timeline doesn't add up? You must have known the government's plans. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done all this. You wouldn't have hidden the broadcast snail. Elders, I worked out where the broadcast snail is. Are you certain? Without a doubt, I'm a Vegapunk too. The snail is in the Fabrio stratum. The Iron Giant is guarding it. Nothing's worked. Yeah! That sneaky motherfucker Vegapunk. He put it in the last place where anyone would look. And that was the Iron Giant, that sneaky motherfucker Vegapunk. I'm sure they knew our entire lost history, so why? Why would they just fade away without telling a soul? Why didn't they act? Ray-san, haven't you had enough booze? You rarely get this wasted. I'm old and washed up now, just like Vegapunk here, a blabbering old geezer who's already said too much. Don't be an ass and take it away from the youngsters. The thrill is theirs to seek now, right, Roger? Those who knew the truth just laughed. The road to Laugh Tale! The road to Laugh Tale! Man! Remember what, I think I said it at the beginning, remember what this is. This truly is the road to Laugh Tale. This is. But now, think about it. Because remember, Shanks was there. Shanks was there for the majority of it. So now you have to wonder, what did Shanks see? Buggy was there too. What did Buggy see? This right here, though, what was said here from, what do you think Ray meant here in particular? The thrill is theirs to seek now, right, Roger? In particular, the thrill is theirs to seek now. Do you think he's referring to just the pirates in general? Or do you think he's referring to, to Luffy? Do you think he's referring to... part of me is thinking that Ray is kind of referring to the pirates in general, yeah. But the other part of me is I feel like he's kind of specifically talking about Shanks and Buggy. Because remember, they are technically part of Roger's crew. But the other part of me is yeah, I think he's talking about the pirates in general. But I'm really curious what you guys think. What do you guys think that he's talking about? This truly is the road to Laugh Tale. This is. I'm really curious now I'm curious what Buggy knows. I'm really curious what Buggy knows. I'm so curious what Buggy and Shanks know. Shanks is acting. We know Shanks is acting now. We do. We know Shanks is acting. Or Shanks is making his moves. That's probably what Shanks has been doing this entire time. Is searching. Shanks is definitely one of them. But Buggy, though, I don't know. The thing with Buggy is he's a wild card in all this. He has been. But man, I can't wait. I really can't wait to see Shanks and Buggy's reaction to all of this in particular. I really can't, but man, I want to know what you guys think about about Shanks in particular for this. Do you guys think that this is what Shanks has been doing this entire time? Do you think he knows about what's happened the entire time? I really have to wonder if this is the case. I think Shanks has known. Shanks has got to know the majority of it, but remember, Shanks didn't and Buggy didn't make the final part of the journey. They weren't there for the final part of Roger's journey. To see the One Piece, they didn't see it, so that's why I'm like, there's just something missing for Shanks and Buggy. Just something. There's just that for Shanks especially. Buggy, I don't know what Buggy is, that wild card, but Shanks though. What has Shanks been doing this entire time? I really have to wonder what Shanks has been doing this entire time. I'm curious what you guys think. Do you guys think Ray is talking about the pirates, the pirates in general? Or do you think he's specifically talking about, like, Shanks? I think he's talking more so about I think he's talking about the pirates in general. But man, I just, yeah, he's got to be talking about the next generation. Because remember what was said about Joy Boy leaving the weapons to the next generation, to the younger generations. I think that's what it was. Yeah, because it says don't be an ass and take it away from the youngsters. Yeah, so it's got to be to the newer generations. But man, but Shanks, God, I really wonder what Shanks has been doing this entire time. But what do you guys think about this chapter? What do you guys think about how this plays a role in what Shanks has been, if this is what Shanks has been doing this entire and throughout the entirety of One Piece? And not even just that, even before Shanks met Luffy. And what do you think? And do you think, like, next chapter we're gonna get Buggy's reaction to this as well as Shanks? But also, that was so sneaky of you, Vegapunk, to put the transponder stay on the Iron Giant. That was so sneaky. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more One Piece content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.